have traveled 6 light years to study Earth's playoff hockey, a sport where the primary objective is to lose as many teeth as possible while carrying sticks with knives strapped to their feet. It's basically a bar fight that broke out during a figure skating recital. Hockey gladiators spent the last 4 months chasing a piece of vulcanized rubber across a frozen pond, and now they're upset because the playoffs have started and their group of millionaires was not invited. Now, in the regular season, these athletes glide with some regard for self-preservation. But during the playoffs, they develop a collective psychological break. They grow ritualistic facial hair, which they call playoff beards, resulting in a league of professional athletes who look like caffeinated lumberjacks. They willingly throw their fragile carbon-based bodies in front of the frozen rubber disc, traveling at 100 miles per hour. They call this grit. My sensors call it unnecessary structural damage. The most illogical feature is the sanctioned combat. 2 humans will stop the game, drop their protective hand coverings, and attempt to recalibrate each other's facial geometry with their fists. The referees, who are being dressed like flightless zebras, simply just stand there and watch until the participants grow weary or fall over. This is the only sport where assault is just considered a minor paperwork issue. During the intervals, the humans stop cheering for the athletes and begin cheering for a slow-moving, rectangular motorized box called a Zamboni. They watch it move in circles around and around and around the frozen water. The Zamboni is the only vehicle on Earth that can travel at 3 miles an hour and still be considered thrilling. Good thing they don't have that crappy 3-on-3 overtime in the playoffs. After 4 hours and 6 periods of grueling physical sacrifice, the game ends because the puck bounced off a player's backslide and slid into the net. The winning team celebrated as if they solved a cold fusion problem. The losing team looked like they wanted to volunteer for a 1-day trip to a black hole. Then, after 2 weeks of trying to remove each other's teeth and insulting each other's ancestors, the 2 teams stand in a neat line and shake hands. Human logic is funny. I have a fractured rib because you slammed me into a hard wall with plexiglass. But you played with class, so let's touch palms. This is the most confusing display of sportsmanship in the quadrant. It's like a supernova apologizing to the planets it just devoured. I must report a specific observation regarding a collective known as the Toronto Maple Leafs. This group is fascinating from an evolutionary perspective. They possess the largest gathering of fans who exhibit a specialized form of temporary delusion. Every solar cycle, these fans utter a phrase that my universal translator struggles to decode. This is our year. End transmission. What the heck is a Gordie Howe hat trick?